this is a special edition. We're doing a special series of episodes here where I'm introducing you to some incredible people because they're all a part of a compilation book that my partner Jake Fowler and I put together called Hunger for the Hustle. And we are interviewing all of the authors. So you get a chance, a little bit of an insight into how brilliant and amazing these people are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Marketing Wizards Inner Circle. My name is Michael Bridgman, and this is a special edition episode that is along with our Hunger for the Hustle new book launch that's coming on December the 3rd. So with me, I have the incredible and the amazing and the most dynamic entrepreneur we can get our hands on, Mr. Larry Normille. Larry, welcome very much to the show, my fellow author and good friend.
Well, thank you. Thank you, brother. How are you today?
I am fantastic, my friend. I'm absolutely fantastic. So, Larry, you are an author in Hunger for the Hustle. Your chapter is amazing. So tell us a little bit about your chapter and what a reader should expect out of it.
What a reader should suspect is just exactly what it's about. It's just about showing no matter what you've been through, where you're at, where you're going, as long as you never give up, you're going to make it there. That's what it's about because I'm living proof.
I love it. And you share a pretty incredible story of where you were at like a really tough, challenging point in your life to get to where you are today, which is a very successful tattoo shop owner. And as you were telling me just before we got on here, a whole bunch of cool things that are happening for you in your life. So tell us a little bit about where your story starts.
My story starts when I was a kid with my father and my mother. As the book you'll see, I grew up and I was in a interracial relation. My mom was married to a black man, and in the 80s, that wasn't really something that people were really keen on. So it was a little different. But growing up, I was just used to it. And then when my father passed away, I went into a dark stage in my life. And when I went in the dark stage in my life, I became a person I wasn't. And it took a lot of, trials and tribulations and struggles to understand that, because at 14, I knew I wanted a tattoo, but I just didn't know how to. And when I lost my way, I lost that for a while. And I had to revision myself and get myself revamped. And actually, when I went to jail, that's what turned me around and actually put me in the vision, back into my vision, and set my goals forward again to move forward to being a tattoo artist. So, and that's where it started for me. And then as I got older, you're going to see in the book. I don't want to spoil it too much. So
no, don't spoil. Just give us the appetizer, my friend. The appetizer.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of transit. You're going to see a lot of trials and tribulations, and you're going to see that I failed quite a few times before I've gotten to where I've been.
Yeah.
And one thing I never did was give up. I never given up. Even when faith and everything else was lost for a minute, I never given up. So that's where I'm at.
I love it, my friend.
I'll leave it there for you.
No, absolutely. That's great. That's great. So your story is really a massive overcoming this big challenge in your life kind of story. And for those people that are in a spot where they feel like they just can't get traction on what they want to do and they're behind the eight ball and whatever it is, man, you want to get your hands on Larry's story because it really illustrates that you're never too late. You're never in a position where you can't make strides forward, even if those strides forward are small ones at the time. So I love that about your chapter, Larry. It's incredible and it's amazing. And so if you're thinking about that, then where are you at right now? So what is it you're doing in your life? Because that was the challenge that you were in. You became a successful tattoo artist, opened up your own store, and there's also stories about that. But where are you these days? What's the next stage for you?
Well, I'm 43 and I retire here January 1st from my tattoos. Nice. Yeah, I retired myself at 43, which is a great thing. I pushed, man, and now I'm doing a nonprofit where I'm working with troubled youth and I'm working with the state and the government to help change children's lives and bring them I'm ranging from 16 to 25 because that's where I had lost my way.
Okay.
And I know I'm a parachute there. Plus I have all teenage kids pretty much right now. So I'm used to it. That's what I'm doing now. So I'm changing people's lives one day at a time. And that's what my goal was to begin with. When I started changing my own life, I realized what I needed. And that's where I'm at now. And that's what that book was for. The purpose behind that book was to help somebody, maybe if they're going through something, they read that book and they read my story, they can be like, well, if he can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. I love that, my friend. It's real, that dose of inspiration that sometimes people need to kick them into
Yes.
gear. I love it. So if there was one really specific thing beyond just being inspired from your chapter, what is it, some wisdom, or what is it that you're hoping that they can glean from reading your particular chapter?
To never give up. Keep the faith and never give up. If I can't say it enough, never giving up is probably the one thing. Treat everybody with the same respect you want from yourself.
Mm,
Teach everybody from the, what do they say, from the janitor to the CEO, treat them all the same, because one day you're going to want that person as a friend. Trust me. That's what I've learned, and that's what I would say to somebody.
I love it. Amazing. And the other thing too is reading through your chapter. I don't think we should sleep on this one either, Larry, is that you were really clear on your goals. Like one of
Oh,
the things
100%.
that drove you forward and was you were able to not give up was that you got this level of clarity on what it is you wanted. And your
Mm-hmm.
story for me, when I read it, was like, okay, not only is it a not give up story, but it's also a really polish off what it is you want. Like
Mm-hmm.
blow the dust off that thing that you desire and that thing you're imagining, and really see it for what it is and be specific, because that motivated you through some pretty tough times.
Yeah, because you think about it, right? When we were kids, we were told, if we said we wanted to do something, our parents and everybody around us cheered us on to do it. And
Yeah,
when
for
we
sure.
hit 18, reality kicked in life, and they're telling you your dreams have to become a back seat and you have to start moving towards reality. Where I pushed the opposite. I pushed the envelope, and I didn't do that. I did completely the complete opposite of everything that I was told to do. I ended up dropping out of school, which was stupid. I don't recommend that to anybody, but I chased my goal so much that I forgot what life was like.
Mm,
So you have to be obsessed with it. You have to be so obsessed that nothing and no one can stop you, because you're going to go through so many trials and tribulations where your heart's going to stop sometimes, because you're going to be like, I can't believe this happened to me. And nothing to you is done to you for no reason. Something that happened to you is there for a reason, right? So I just believe, if when you read this book, if you can't get anything from it, just know if you have a goal that you set, if you just keep going, man, I'm telling you, if you just keep going with that same obsession you would have when you first started that goal, and you had that moment
yeah.
where it just felt that way to you, you keep that, I promise you, it won't stop.
I love it. It's like when you first find a great relationship and you first fall in love. If you keep touching on that feeling, like if you keep
Yeah.
resuscitating, refiring up, reflaming that feeling, man, the relationship never grows old or goes stale. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the same thing with what you're talking about. Keep reattaching yourself and reframing that goal for you so it never goes away.
Sometimes you gotta be your own counselor. Sometimes you need somebody to help you, right?
Totally.
Because you're good. I don't care what you do in life and business and life in general. Your goal is going to be tested 100 different ways.
Uh,
A
yeah,
100 different ways.
exactly. So the book, my friend, is called Hunger for the Hustle. Larry is one of 28 phenomenal authors that are in this book. The launch date is December I'm gonna say December the 3rd. December the 3rd. You can join us in our free Facebook launch group. The link will be down below in the description. And you can join us in that launch group, find out all the details about how to get on our big, huge Zoom launch event, and get the book for an incredibly low price. Get the digital version on December the 3rd. Help us reach bestseller status. And Larry, along with, as I said, 27 other phenomenal authors, is a part of the book. And Larry, just really in final thoughts here, what gets you really excited? What are you? Why are you so passionate about this particular project?
My new one, or the one I did?
No,
The new one,
this book.
this book, because you're going to change people's lives, man. You're going to show people, because I know mostly every art. Well, I actually know every author in that book. We've had a conversation, or I've watched them on social media grow. Right, I've seen them all start from beginning to now. So I can tell you there's a bunch of stories in there that's going to change your lives. So at the end of the day, all you're doing is helping inspire. And I feel like we need more of that in our life, right? With all of where 99% of TV is sold to us because of drama, right? Where this
Sure.
isn't filled with drama, this is filled with lessons. So this
Yeah.
book is very valuable. It's valuable in a lot of ways, and I can't wait to start reading it myself.
Perfect. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank
Once
you.
again, you guys, this is Larry Normille, an incredible member of the Hunger for the Hustle book. And you have been watching the Marketing Wizards Inner Circle Special Edition show, the Hunger for the Hustle edition. And thank you so much for watching this. Once again, in below. You can join the Facebook group. And thank you so much for watching, my friends. We will see you next time on the Marketing Wizards Inner Circle.